Hey everybody, welcome back to 3COG. Mildly frustrated because this is like the fourth time I've tried to film this video. Stuff keeps happening. Anyway, so storing a box at a friend or relative's house. Obviously, start this with follow all applicable state, federal, and local laws. There, I said it. Okay, so it's a small box. It's not very big. You can store stuff in it. So if you got to that house, you would have access to certain tools and supplies, right? So the question everybody wants to know, of course, is what's in the box? Inside, got 100 of those. The good stuff. 2 of these, standard cap, and then that with the ability to carry it. And another one in the tool. Alright, so for longer term storage, you're going to want to keep these empty. You're not going to want to fill these up. Just store like 3 of them is a decent amount when you think about the amount of rounds they can store and all that kind of stuff. 3 of them is fine. And in the box, I just got a bag of like 50 of those, so now everything gets a Deskin bag. So you know the why, and you might do this. Well, that depends on your situation, where you're at, travel restrictions, limitations on being able to travel with tools, stuff like that. So it's an option. It's a relatively inexpensive option, and this particular model, it's going to come down in price with the military changing to a different model. So I expect to see these at pawn shops for $250, $300, $350. I think they're going to be around that price point here over the next year or two. So it's pretty reasonable for a very, very quality tool. Just swap out the recoil spring. Put a new recoil spring in it, no matter how it looks when you buy it. Put a new recoil spring in it, and it's going to run well for you. But you can have all this in a box. You can give it to your Aunt Carol and ask her to put it in the top shelf of her closet, whatever else. The box is lockable. So it latches and then it's lockable. And for, a little bit of money invested, you could park these things in several locations. Obviously following all laws, stuff like that. And then if you needed to and you got to one of these, it gives you access to a decent tool, a way to conceal it, a way to hold these, right? And then this is enough to be able to fill all 3 of them one time and another. And there's still room in the box for more stuff. So depending on your environment, if you're in the woods or if you're in an urban environment, you're going to want to add some things to to tailor the box to your environment. And that could mean a lot of different things. A lot of people, I don't know, like I would throw like a headlamp in there as well. That would be a good thing to have. But batteries have a shelf life, and it depends. But I mean, a headlamp's decent. I wouldn't throw like a tactical light in there. But whatever else I might think I need, I don't know. Your answer might be I'm going to throw 5 mini gold bars in there as well. I don't know. I don't run your life like you do you. But pretty easy, very easy to store, and obviously do everything legally. But it's a way to have a couple of spots with tools that you can get to, depending on the environment, depending on the situation, what's going on, if you need to. And it's a way to keep stuff not necessarily on hand, but accessible. So that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time on 3Cog.